And you're realizing that every day the time is different.
Is that the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa?
Yeah.
For your fealty, I bestow a gift.
Great.
Get 5% cashback rewards. Visit creditonebank.com.
Lou makes the world's best food for the world's best kids. No, not that kid. This kid. You can leave this kid alone for 10 minutes.
Every day, the time is different. We had half a day of time. Did you experience half a day? Right, half a day in the chat. If you literally yesterday, you felt like the day was like half. You had half a day of time. It went by so fast yesterday. I feel like it was just a couple of hours ago. I was out here on this spot, on the rocking chair. You had a quarter of a day, Ben. Look, the chat is blowing up, Light Warriors. This is the evidence we need. Look at it, half a day, half a day. Did you have half a day of time yesterday? We're seeing the collapse of the fake time construct, the fake matrix, and it's all crumbling before our eyes. So yeah, we gave everyone enough time, I think. If you're still coming in, please give the video a like. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. You'll get all the updates. We have a lot of changes, a lot of DNA activation symptoms we have to talk about. And day after day and week after week, we're witnessing the collapse of the matrix time. This is called the quickening, and I've done a full video on the quickening before. But yesterday, it really it made me very motivated to share about the quickening today. The day vanished yesterday, and you might experience this, and I encourage you all. Half a day, twice as much accomplished. Surely, it's about efficiencies, Shirley, because we're vibrating faster. Shirley's getting younger by the minute. I don't know if you guys know that. Shirley is younger every day that goes by, and I'm doing the same, Shirley. We're going to the younger times. We're getting more energy right now, and you know what? If you guys tuned in for the 720 DNA activation, I'm sure we're all experiencing it right now. It was an organic DNA activation, and we're not aging anymore. We're evolving now, and it doesn't matter what the false idols would tell you. You know, oh, you gotta age, you gotta do all these things. You know, yeah, we're getting better. We're rising up, and you know, we're all coming together for this very now moment. So the day it went faster and faster until the whole day was gone. And this is because we are vibrating on a specific frequency, and we're vibrating faster and faster. And you know, even on your journey, you might have like certain, say, time intervals. You could have an hour doing one thing, and an hour doing something else that actually resonates with your soul. And maybe the other hour you did something that does not resonate with your soul. And it feels like you're moving through the sludge. The time is so slow, it's dragging out, it's dragging out. And then sometimes, boom, 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 the time goes by so fast. And this is because the time is according to your vibration. It's your perception. And right now we're witnessing the rapture. And, you know, half of the population approximately are witnessing the end of the world. And, you know, some people, they've disconnected from the satanic Medea. Do you know about Medea? And they're tuned in and they see the end of the world. And some of you are all lighting up right now. And if you're here to experience the new earth, please smash the like button. I really appreciate all your support, because people have to realize the truth cannot be told. It can only be realized. You have to realize that we're going through the quickening right now. And then, you know, you say, oh, well, you know, people will say, oh, well, you're crazy. Time, it always stays the same. Human. So, you know, when your brothers and sisters also share that time is speeding up, and so many people, look at how so many people experienced this yesterday, and look at the Schumann resonance chart. Corinne, thank you so much, Corinne. I love you, Corinne. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. And we're going to keep going no matter what. Franny Lee, 1206. Thank you so much, Franny Lee. Good morning, Michael. Love and light. Thank you. Thank you, Franny Lee. I appreciate you. I appreciate your attention, the currency of the universe. That's what this is all about right now. So, I had, on my personal journey, very severe DNA activation symptoms. And, you know, I'm here to share this with all of you because you might be experiencing this right now yourself. Ignited Beats, Anita. Thank you so much. Thanks for the good job. I appreciate you, Anita. I love you. Thank you so much. We're going to keep going. I experienced very severe DNA activation symptoms. And you know what? You might have experienced this yourself. So, you know, you have to realize you have trillions of cells, 1.4 volts. Think of all of the energy that it takes to evolve. We're approaching our 4-year anniversary. Yeah, it's coming up real soon, Light Warriors. We're going to celebrate the 4th year anniversary next week. Yeah, please subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss it. I never stopped. I just kept going. And look at our community right now. Every day, we keep growing and we keep going. You know, we have trillions of cells, and we are evolving. So for 4 years, I shared, this is our evolutionary journey. And in this now moment in the world, we're actually evolving while we are alive. Did you know we're evolving while we're alive? You're 4 days old? Were you born on leap year? You celebrate a birthday every 4 years. You know, yeah, a lot of us, you know, we're feeling younger, and you're actually getting more in tune with your inner child at this time. Nostalgia is a big thing. I've been going through this myself, but let's talk about the DNA activation symptoms. I know a good friend of mine is listening in the chat right now, and you know he might be experiencing this as well. We got to get the information out there to confirm. And all day yesterday, I required so much sleep. And you might be feeling so exhausted, unbelievably exhausted, where like your whole body hurts. Literally yesterday, my whole body hurt me.
It was like holding up an invisible ceiling and nobody else was helping. For real.
Like, and that's the only way I could explain it. My entire body, like it was like so much energy consuming just to stand up. Does that explain how you felt? When you feel exhausted like this, you actually you feel depressed, and you might be feeling depression. And we speak about depression on this channel. We speak about mental health awareness. And you know, what is really depression? And you know, since we're all evolving right now, our cells can't really handle what we're going through right now. Charity Brown, thank you so much. I'll keep it up, Charity. Thank you.
I've never felt so close to the possibility of disclosure. The Nephilim, the giants. You can't make up that kind of stuff.
They've overcome stage 4 cancer.
And it's the real deal.
It's the real deal.
I'm George Norrie, and we here at Gaia are committed to revealing the truth. Homeland Security has a video, and it's really strange. Incredible stories of anomalies, ghosts, of hauntings. And so much seems to be locked into codes, secret programs. Something else is going on here, don't you think? This program is set up for you to hear the mysteries of this planet, the mysteries of this universe, but also events that are happening right now that affect all of us. Believe me, we're just getting started. I'm going to get the answers. Ingo Swann saw structures. What do you think of that? Is it possible to develop skills like telepathy? You changed a lot of people who were skeptical about life after death. They are actually seeing artifacts from prior civilizations. Interdimensional beings. Are they ghosts? Are they extraterrestrial? What exactly are they? An extraterrestrial presence.
Correct.
Makes a lot of sense. How did these structures get built? It defies our imagination.
Gosh, awesome.
This could be one of the world's biggest breakthroughs in the study of the supernatural, science, physics, all of this.
Gosh, that about awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Love you so much. Thank you. Depression. What is depression? It's deep rest. What is depressed? Deep rest. And that's what we all need right now. We actually need deep rest right now because our cells, they're evolving right now. They're all evolving. And we need to rest in order for these cells to start evolving and activating, and our DNA within the cells is activating right now. So you might feel the depression. Did you feel this yesterday? And it's like heavy to breathe, almost like you feel like you're underwater, and it's like so heavy to breathe. You stand up, you feel like you need to lay back down. I took another one of those little midday naps on the beach yesterday, and when I fall asleep in the sun, you get a really deep rest. And your body, it's the sun. When you go to the beach, you have the salt water. Maybe you take a little dunk in the salt water. You cleanse your aura. This is nature's healing. You actually didn't need drugs or pills. Did you know this, light warriors? You might go in the salt water, right? You cleanse your aura. Then you lay down with the salt water on you. And then nature's med bed, it's called the sun. Did you ever hear of the sun, light warriors? The sun's rays come down, and then you just fall asleep. And I did a video on this a long time ago on the experience of when you have this symptom, right? This deep sleep in the sun. Have you ever experienced a deep sleep, a deep rest in the sun? And you know, a lot of us, we might be going through this time period. We actually need this. So the sun is like nature's med bed. We lay in the sun. We get rejuvenated, right? We got a tremendous... Can you see this tan? How's my tan, light warriors? Isn't it great? Look at that tan, baby. Yeah, not a drop of that satanic sunblock, baby. Woo! Yeah. Hashtag no sunblock. That's right, no sunblock. Yeah, I haven't worn sunblock in years. Don't I look younger? Shirley, you still in the chat, Shirley? Shirley, I know she likes the sun as well. We're getting younger by the minute. And, you know, the sun is actually, it's a tremendous time period. So, but in all seriousness, because, you know, we joke around, we raise our vibration through laughing, but it's also serious stuff. You might say to yourself, because literally, I feel this. You got the rain by you, Shirley? I hate when it rains, right? But we need it sometimes. You know, sometimes when we go through this time period, you say to yourself, how do I go on like this? How do I go on? I felt like this yesterday. I was complaining, right? I said, how do I go on like this? I'm doing the right thing. We talked about this like about a week ago, right? How do I go on like this? You ask yourself. It's so intense. It's very draining. Kim Feeker. Kim, thank you. Thank you so much, Kim. I love you so much, Kim. Thank you. How do I go on like this? You know, and I'm here to address that, because not only did I feel that way, I get comments like this. And if I'm expressing how you are feeling during this time period, and maybe it's helping you get through this time period, please smash the like button. It helps others find this very important message. Yeah, we're live. How do I go on like this? You're getting the preparation to accept, and it's not going to last forever. I even know this intuitively, that it's not going to last forever. but I still say to myself, it's scary because when you go through an entire day and you're so tired and like you have this massive DNA activation, you say to yourself, how can I continuously go on like this? And it does take your breath away, Melissa. So it's really an important time period. It's really important for self-care and putting yourself first and not having others drain your energy at this time. Others will activate. They'll come on out. All of a sudden, they activate. They want to drain your energy away, light warriors. And what we're actually learning is we're learning how to be independent, how to be sovereign, how not to be a victim, right? And not dealing with others' bullshift. Do you know about the bullshift? So you're actually serving in the army of God right now. Did you know this? You're actually serving in the army of God. And you might have people in your everyday life that do not understand what you're going through. And they actually lower your vibration during this time period. So you might have friends and family, acquaintances. They don't understand that you're going through ascension symptoms, massive DNA activation symptoms. You're experiencing the quickening. It's actually overwhelming because like we're accustomed to a normal day. Yesterday I was getting anxiety because I felt the day was going by so fast. And then like I felt like I was so like tired, like it was an overwhelming feeling. Does that explain how you're feeling during this time period? So you might have people, you need tons of water, awakening 5D. Water is the most energy conductive material. And your DNA are energy amplifiers. The DNA, the cells need to be hydrated. The DNA works within the water, the most energy conductive material. The lightning bolts we're experiencing, the electromagnetism is not some, spiritual term just because you can't see it. We have to remember this. We have to write it on our blackboard as my papa shared. My papa served in World War II. And we all served in World War III, the spiritual war. Yeah. So write it on your blackboard, as my papa said. DNA is an energy amplifier. And it's taking in light and sound. It's receiving the light and sound. And we are remanifesting in water right now. So you have to stay hydrated at this time. I've been sharing, like, I had to change a lot of my ways. And lately, in July, the most powerful month of the year, with the most powerful date of the year, we have to change our ways. And I've been having watermelon all month long. All month, I start the day off with a delicious watermelon, and I put the eggs aside, right? I'm into the bodybuilding. A little bit later, I'll go to the gym, get my pump on. We have to move the body. We have to move the waters of the body. I shared this it's probably at least 2.5 years ago. I did the video by the stream. Remember that babbling brook, the babbling brook? And I said, the water must flow. The water must flow. There's an important message here, Light Warriors. The water must flow. When you look at stagnant water, right? Stagnant water, the filth, right? The bacteria. You know about those satanic mosquitoes? They go breeding in that stagnant water. Well, in your body, the water must flow. You got to replace the water. You got to flush the water out and move the body. So when you move, you don't have to. I happen to lift weights. You might go for walks. You might go for a run. You might do some pull-ups, right? I got to show you my pull-up video. Yeah, hashtag no days off. We have to do these things. And when you do this, you're actually helping the ascension symptoms, the DNA activation symptoms, because your DNA receptors, the energy amplifiers, are working in the water. When you think of even like a nuclear power plant, they submerge the coils in water, and they replace the water. Hashtag no days off. There it is. Right.
Traditional pharmacies are, well, traditional, and holistic shops can feel overwhelming. It's time for a perfect fusion. With pharmacists educated in traditional and alternative remedies, the new
off. There it is. Right. Yeah, honeydew is good as well. You know, I just like watermelon. It's very hydrating. But this is important right now. You might have a person or people in your everyday life that do not understand you, and they purposely lower your vibration. You have to realize the most important thing right now is your vibrational frequency. Have the courage to toss them out of your everyday life experience. Because yesterday, you know, I was really, I'm really struggling. And, you know, you go through these days, you have these massive symptoms. Let me know in the chat. We're live. And, you know, do you feel like you can't handle the bullshit? Do you get bullshit from people in your everyday life? And we've been talking about, you know, how these implants activate. And you know, these implants, they activate, and they're here to throw you off your path. You're going through massive ascension symptoms right now, and you must tend to them. And Michael will be here to remind you of this. Jim Davidson, thank you so much, Jim. I love you too. Thank you so much, Jim. There's a lot of it out there. So you might find yourself isolated on a beautiful light ship. You're just hovering above. You're just chilling. You might be, you know, on a beach house. You have half a room. You know, you're living off the land. I practice what I preach, Light Warriors. But you know, right now it's really it's about getting out in nature every single day. So I had to move my location. I got to put ascension first right now, because this time period, this July, is going to set us up for years to come. And you have to have the courage to toss everyone out of your everyday life right now. This is the real message. If you're getting a real message right now, that you're like, oh, this guy's telling me what I... Am I speaking to you, what you're feeling? You have to remove yourself. You have to be comfortable alone at this time. I know some people in the chat, they are professionals at being alone. I'm actually jealous of them. They're so isolated. And it's so dense right now, because when you start to, if you're like interacting with a person that's on the 3D timeline, it's a lower, you are literally feeling it it's pulling you down. He's a professional, you know, you know, think about this. It's, and don't feel, Susan, you know, I know it's sometimes you feel down, but we need this right now. And as my Nana said, there's a time for this and a time for that. And right now we need the time to heal. And if people don't understand you, you got to get them the heck out of your everyday life. Yeah, it's a true story. Denzel, thank you so much, Denzel. I love you. Thank you so much for that. And it's Friday. I hope you're all subscribed to our world famous channel, because we have the #1 YouTube episodic show. It's Friday Night Live tonight. Yeah, Uncle Mike's going to be coming back tonight with some jokes for y'all. Yeah, please subscribe to the channel. Patricia, I'm glad I'm speaking to you. I will be the voice for the voiceless. I will be the voice for the voiceless, because I'm telling you all, I'm not immune to this stuff. I even get it in I'll get some nasty comments and stuff every once in a while, but I brush it right off. I say, get the... It's a true story, you know, but we are activating our DNA, the densities that have lied within us. No, you have to master the art of not giving a shift. These are the true superpowers, because there are many empaths that are tuning in right now. I know you're an empath. You're listening to Uncle Mike right now, and Uncle Mike's going to tell you, you have to master the art of not giving a shift. And give me a 5x5 if we still have sound. Got a 5x5 in the chat. You have to put yourself first right now. It's very, very draining right now. It's very intense, and here it comes. We got crystal clear sound. We're crystal clear right now. Yeah. And it's going to be Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. Right now, you are literally, ready? You are literally the tuning fork of this energy. You're like a tuning fork. You're like, bing. That's what you're going like this right now. Or are you going like this in the chat? The tuning fork. Your body is the tuning fork for everything that's going on right now in this world. Do you feel like a tuning fork? Right? Do you feel like you're getting banged around? Are you getting bashed around? Yeah, it's going to be a tremendous party tonight. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We have a great time on Friday Night Live together. We're all together, and it's a great time. But we have to raise the vibrational frequency of the planet, and that's what I'm doing. I share some jokes with y'all, but I'm being real as well. I'm putting out a lot of energy right now. You're seeing me right now. There are people that are seeing me right now in the now moment, and they're saying, oh, this guy's full of energy. He's got it all, baby. He's got it all. But yesterday, I felt like I was on my deathbed. Was that you in the chat? You could raise your hand in the chat. You could do the raising hand emoji. Did you feel during yesterday's Schumann resonance? Look at that chart. And I want us to really understand and overstand. We are in a frequency war right now. There it is, Misty May. There is a frequency war going on. You felt the two, Corinne, right? And that's what I'm going to be here as the king of authenticity. You know, I felt like I was on my deathbed yesterday. I was very depressed yesterday. And I'm sharing this, especially for men, because men, you know, because of the satanic matrix. Do you know about the satanic matrix? They mock and share, oh, you're not supposed to be depressed. But you could feel so exhausted. You could feel so tired that you actually feel depressed, you know? And, you know, I went through this yesterday. So what I feel right now in the now moment is not how I felt yesterday. And we're getting this volatility right now. Not only is crypto, did you ever see the crypto charts? It's going up, it's down. Here we go. Here goes the crypto. We're going up, we're going down, right? Because everything is energy. We're moving, ready? We're moving to an energy-based reality right now. And that's the world right now. We're getting the ups and downs. You know, we're getting the ups and downs. It's called the birthing pains. So not only do we see it manifest, say, in charts, when you look at the chart, doesn't that look like your life? I'm being serious right now. Look at the charts. Does the chart look like your life, up and down? And like Winnie the Pooh, I am up, down, touch the ground, in the mood for food, up, down. Someone's tuning in right now. This guy's singing Winnie the Pooh right now. Yeah, yeah. Winnie the Pooh actually teaches us about... Winnie the Pooh teaches us about the ascension symptoms. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, you love that, Amy? Yeah, it's Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, Pooh Bear, Winnie. Remember, they had all the... You know, back in the day, if you were an 80s baby like me, you were in the 80s, right? We grew up in a great... It was great. We're going to make all these things great again. It was tremendous. We had... all the cartoons growing up, and do you ever watch do you see any of the programs that are on the television right now? Something happened. I think it happened really when it became digital. I think it was in 2007. You let me know in the chat. Did TV become digital? They became a digital TV in 2007, and there was like this change, and like the TV shows. It was very like robotic. It was different, and yeah, I had Winnie the Pooh growing up. Yeah, I had Winnie the Pooh. Was it Christopher Robin and Tigger? Don't forget about Tigger. The most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one, right? And that's you, and that's why we're the warriors of the rainbow. We're not carbon copies of the satanic matrix. We're actually individuals. Did you know that you are unique? And you are beautiful. Did you know you're beautiful? Look at that mirror. You're so beautiful, light warrior. Yeah. You are an individual. You're unique. And you are beautiful just the way you are. And never forget that. We absolutely have the power, George. But we're like the tuning fork to this energy. So you could see me right now. I'm having a good time. I keep my fingers crossed that this, how I feel right now, will continue throughout the day. And I could roll the tape back. You know, I felt really down. 2 days, felt down. I felt up, but that was on, if you didn't tune into the 720 activation code, I felt tremendous on 720. And then yesterday, I went back down again, and I felt very drained again. And now today I'm feeling up again. So when you look at the charts, they're going up and down. We're going to an energy-based reality. When you think about your cells and how you're upgrading, you're going through ascension symptoms, you're going through the DNA activation symptoms right now, you are becoming more energy and less matter. Did you know this? Did you know you are becoming more energy and less matter? Yeah. So it's important to really embrace this at this time. Patricia, thank you so much, Patricia. I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this, and I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful to take the slings and arrows. You know, my life is not perfect, you know, and, you know, it's, we have to share from a place of authenticity. I love you too, Shirley. I hope the rain stops. If you're up later tonight, Shirley, you should check out Friday Night Live. It's tremendous, Shirley. We're going to have a good time. It'll put you in a good mood to go to sleep. You get the rest. I hope the rain stops over there. I hate rainy days, but we need sunny days, you know. And the lightning has been through the roof right now. You might be experiencing lightning. We shared it yesterday, but that's because our atmosphere is supercharged right now, and the Schumann resonance is supercharged right now. We're going to probably start at Mark around 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm usually a little bit flexible, but around 8 o'clock Eastern time, we're going to come back. So if you're new to our channel, every single day, 9 a.m., there's an everyday video waiting for all of you. And, you know, every once in a while we come on at night. And tonight is it's going to be a beautiful night. Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday, then it's Saturday, Sunday. What? Some of you get this. Some of you get this. But we have to have a good time. We have to raise the vibrational frequency. It's my honor to share this. Look at the Schumann resonance. Look at that burst. Then you see a straight line. Then you see another burst. Look at the world famous thumbnail. You look at the Schumann resonance chart. If it calls you, this is what I do. If I feel really off, I go straight to the Schumann resonance chart. I look at the Italia website for all my Italians in the house. I look at the Italia website, and I look at the Schumann resonance, and I say, holy shift. We're shifting again. We're getting a burst in the Schumann, and that's why I feel like shift today. And you know, you can look at the Schumann charts, and that's why we come on together. We're collaborating because, you know,